HooplaKidz How To presents Chiki Art! Ooh, it's a spooky Halloween pumpkin. Let's learn how to draw it. A nose, the eyes, and a big grin. And now let's draw the pumpkin. Just like that. And lastly, the stem. Why don't we draw some stars around the pumpkin? Just keep going. All around. It looks so good. Now, are you ready to paint? Let's start with green. And now blue. Then some pink. And red too. For the center, let's use some yellow. Purple smile. Fun and spooky. Red for the nose. And green for the eyes. And the stem too. Let's paint all the stars with different colors. First, yellow. Then purple. Some with blue. Here comes the green. Some with red. And we'll finish off with some pink. This looks amazing! A jack-o'-lantern shining bright. Happy Halloween, everyone! Happy Halloween, everyone! We all love to eat yummy Halloween candies. Let us draw and paint. Let's start with our first candy, a stick. And a skull face to begin with. Here goes the teeth, the nose and the eyes, and some swirly lines for our candy stick. Another candy stick with Frankenstein's face. And a third candy stick with a ghost face. Boo! And a fourth candy stick that looks like a carved pumpkin. Magic! It's time to paint our Halloween candies. Purple for the skull. Yellow for the eyes and teeth. Green for the nose and for the candy stick too. And color in with orange. Done with the first candy. Let's use some brown for Frankenstein's head. And golden color for his eyes. Green for his face. And pink for his mouth. Let's paint the candy stick blue and red. Done with the second candy. Now let's paint the ghost face pink. And his mouth blue. And yellow for his spooky eyes. And for the candy stick, let's use some green and color in with orange. Done with the third one too. For the last candy stick, let us use some yellow for the pumpkin's face. And red for the candy stick and for the eyes too. Let's use pink for his mouth. And blue for his nose and other parts of the candy stick. Yay! Our Halloween candies are done. They look so cool and spooky. Happy Halloween, everyone!
Hey kids, today we're going to show you how to draw something cooly. Can you think what it is? A head, 2 arms, and a kind of wavy, floaty body. What could it be? Ooh, a circle. And another circle, those look like eyes. And a circle within a circle. And another one. And a little baby one. Doing the same in the other eye. It's a ghost! Of course it is. Colouring in the pupils black, leaving that little tiny circle clear for the shine. It's a nice way of making eyes look shiny. There you go. We're using a pen for this part. Some little eyebrows. Ah, cute. And a smile. Of course, we have a friendly ghost. Now let's really make the border stand out by thickening up the black line. Fantastic. That way when we paint it, it will make the colours really stand out nicely. We're starting with a blue paint. Using a thin brush so that we're very careful to stay in between the black borders and obviously the facial features too. We're using a cornflower blue, which is a lovely pastel colour. Very nice, very pale and ghostly if I do say so myself. Did you know that ghost comes from folklore? Sometimes they could be friendly and sometimes they might not be friendly, although there is actually no evidence that ghosts really exist. Just painting around our eyes there, very carefully, around our smile. In fact, the English word ghost comes from Old English gast, which actually comes from German, geisters. So it goes back to ancient Germany. Who would have thought, eh? Sehr gut. Now, you can use any colours you like. It depends what your favourite colour is, really. What kind of ghost do you want to draw? Would you do it round and cuddly like this one? And cute like a little baby ghost? Would you do a big grown-up ghost? Would it have legs? Would it just float like this, like a big floaty sheet? Maybe your ghost would have hair. You can use your imagination to paint it whichever way you like. Maybe you could have a little ghost family. That would be so cute. Now, as we get down to the bottom, we are getting paler and paler with our paint because we want to kind of fade it out into the white at the bottom. So you get this kind of faded effect which looks really cool. Just doing the finishing touches at the bottom here. Little touch of cornflower blue. Just a hint because there's not much left on the brush. Did you notice we didn't have to dip the brush again? We just did it with one dip and then let it fade out towards the bottom. Alternatively, you could use some white paint to create a fade effect. Perhaps you could make a rainbow ghost and do multicolours fading through the rainbow to the bottom. Carefully going in between those black lines there. And almost finished. We're using a thin paintbrush because it just makes it easier to paint inside those black borders. You could use a thick brush for the centre part. There. Now for some rosy cheeks. A smiley, happy, friendly, cute little ghost. Ah. Woo!